Hi everyone, welcome back to the Void. Let's continue our OctoberMind playthrough, and we will load up our most recent save. We just started cycle number 14, and we have something to do very quickly. Hopefully we can win. I think we have to race Tyrant to the Bridge Garden, and I think we can win. Maybe. I noticed as I was doing the test for this show, I always do a test to make sure that the audio-video levels are correct. And for my test, I noticed Tyrant was heading over there. It looks like we are not going to make it. So we have lost all of this Crimson, all of this Violet. Yes, he's not going to be very happy with us, I think, now. Maybe we could sneak past him somehow.
You shall not enter here.
Nope, that was it. He doesn't really care at all about what we have to say. Well, that's a shame because I had just collected those last time. Yeah, that's a lot of... I think that's the second time now we've lost all of the color there. And that's very bad for us. We have Violet in the caves, Violet in the fog garden. Violet really everywhere. Alright, well, that's a big shame. I'm not sure how I could have avoided that. So now we might as well at least... Oh no. Now Whaler is heading here. So we're gonna do something that I've only done a few times. I don't really like doing it. Oh no, let's not do that. Let's load. We're gonna load this one again. And we're just gonna take what we can get here in this garden. Extremely unfortunate, but not much I can do, I think. We're gonna have so much Violet, I think we're not gonna know what to do with it. Yeah, we're already basically full. We can hold about 120 more. So we can put about 50 more in us. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to do with all this Violet. And I don't have a lot of time in the real world to decide what to do with it either. Now we're going to try to collect as much of this as we can because Whaler is headed here. Oh, it's not even letting me pick it up now. Because Whaler is headed here, anything that I leave is basically lost. We're gonna go ahead and check the routes as well. We're hanging on kind of by a thread, I feel. And that has been true for the last couple of episodes. Okay, I can't really do anything here. And I know all these fireflies are going to be Violet as well. So until we decide what to do with the Violet we have, we can't really pick the rest of this up. There's only one sister. That takes Violet. Wait, where are you now, Whaler? There you are. So we know he's going to head up here, come over to the caves. There's only one sister we know of that uses Violet, and that's Ava. I believe Echo does as well, but I don't know where she is. Remember, that's the sister... Oh, there she is. That's the sister that can travel around, and unfortunately, I can't get to her. And the game has been throwing nothing but Violet at me for a while now. This is like the 3rd or 4th episode, I think, where we have had nothing but Violet. So I don't really have any reason to give Ava more, but what else am I going to do with it is kind of where I'm at now. So I want to try to get here, give it to Ava, and then get back before Whaler can get there. Looks like there's actually some over here in the Bastion mine. I'll try to collect. As always, there's the giant naked cat statue. Lovely. And Ava has been, for the most part, very convincing and helpful for us. She's given us a lot of info, so I don't mind terribly giving her more color, but I don't know what opening a third heart will do.
Drop by.
Or if it's even useful to open a third heart.
Well, if it isn't the new brother, you're quite a specimen. Have you come to replace my whaler? To own me? Consume my flesh? Like hell you will. Get out. You no longer serve me. Go at each other's throats while you learn who's a spirit and who's alive. I'm on my way. Color is already filling me, preparing me to rise to the surface. When I arrive, I'll turn that world into a fairy tale and launch a golden age that will cause angels to envy people. Now go and tell your pals to free me, and be quick about it. Or you can do it yourself, if you're not too scared. Timid thing.
Okay, well, her attitude has changed. I guess now that we have opened 2 hearts, we're no longer useful to her? Or maybe she's rising in power as well. Now I don't want to give her the violet. But I don't, like, do I have any other choice, really? As far as I know, I don't. I have a lot of it that's just going to get destroyed. So I might as well toss her another 100. Maybe even 120. And that puts us about 1/3 of the way to opening her 3rd heart. Something that I don't really even know if I want to do. But the game has given us Violet, so we've got to use Violet.
Drop.
She doesn't really have anything to say about
That's how
that,
life
so that's fine.
slips away.
Am I happy about what we just did? Not really. But sometimes that's what you gotta do. I don't know if what the game gives you is random every time, so I don't know if that was a decision that the game wanted me to make. I'm not sure. I hope you come this way and not this way. That'd be very... Okay, good. So he's heading back to the caves, like we knew he would. We're going to empty this place out now, hopefully get every little bit... Well, actually, no, I won't. I'm already filling up on the violet that I've already moved over into my hearts, so... Let's see what we can do. I thought about perhaps putting some into one of the traps, this trap here. But I don't think there's any point because we can't collect all of this. And at this point, I'm just going to fill up, I think, on Violet. And if I need to, I will dump more in Ava once we leave. At this point, I just want to collect it all. And if I throw some away into the void, oh well. Alright, I think that's every heart. And we can take some back out again if we need to. That's not a huge deal. Let's go ahead and plant a little bit of crimson here.
Of your power and fame.
Okay, I think that was all of them. Excuse me. I think that was all of them. So let's look through here for a bit more of the violet before we leave for a while. And that crimson is gone. Anyway, I don't hear any more fireflies. So I think we're safe to assume they are gone. Alright, I will leave, and depending on what our violet situation looks like when we get back to Ava, I will give her a bit more. We can head over here to the Bastion Mine, get some silver and some crimson. It's very unfortunate that we've now lost this garden twice. And there's even more violet in the fog garden. Probably in a bunch of fireflies. We still have the pangolin to deal with. And we have the second heart of Uta to open. Silver and emerald. We have the second heart of Ellie to open. Silver and crimson. I do have a little bit of crimson. Or silver. But not enough to open a second heart. Let's take a look here now that we're at Ava's chamber. Okay. So we could, I think, make it over here first. Get this crimson, get this silver. I feel like we should go here. Try to open Ellie's second heart with all the crimson and silver that we have. And really just try to get to the new chambers. Reach the new sisters. Maybe we can learn something new. Or maybe we need to go back to Fog Garden and plant some more trees. We have to continue the cycle of feeding ourselves by giving color to the trees. Now I need to go this way. So we need to make sure we do that. We can't forget. I see the silver mine on the left there is pretty obvious. The crimson mine should be up and to the right somewhere. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll tap into this one. Darn, so we can't do anything with it yet. Is there another silver one around here? Yeah, I guess that crimson one is gone, but the silver one has a bit more. There's a mosquito. I guess I'll go ahead and kill him. I know. Okay. Well, I think that's it, but I will take one look up here at the top real quick, just in case I missed something. It's unfortunate we're not going to pick up more crimson. That means we're probably not going to open Ellie's second heart. I'm looking for crimson. I don't really see it anywhere other than the vein we just opened, but we can't get to that until the next cycle. And I want to be on the lookout for bats. They will dive bomb me at the first sign. I don't see any crimson up here, so I'm going to go ahead and make a fast exit. The sloth is directly on the portal. There we go. That should be safe. If anything, he pulls me through the portal, and that's okay. I'm using the Azure to travel just because I don't have much use for it right now. I could maybe have enough to open Ellie's second heart. Let's go ahead and try to fill up on the silver and the crimson that we have. Well, I'm not really going to be able to do that. We're going to have to dump more violet.
You're wasting nerve.
We're already wasting it. And there's nothing I can do about it. We're definitely going to lose some. I can only hold 10 back over here. And that's it. There's really nothing else to do. So we're just going to have to let it tick through. We're going to waste it. It disappears into the void. Something happens to it. I don't know what. Alright. Well, once again, not particularly happy about feeding Ava. But it seems necessary. Desperation fuels necessity. I don't know. Sounds like that's something that you'd read in a book or something about this kind of situation. I don't know. Go ahead and feed her another 120. Maybe more than that. Maybe we feed all of it. 150. She's clearly very happy, even though she did insult us a few minutes ago. Yeah, we're just about halfway, so maybe that's something we can continue to do in the future. Not something I really want to do, but something we could do. There is more violet in the fog garden. I think we're gonna head there. Because
You have so much color in your palette, you are spoiling my realm. No matter how you plan to use it, I see it as a weapon. And when someone draws a sword, so do I. I'm sure the other brothers will be on my side.
okay, well, we've made him pretty mad, it seems. He's done draining the cave's garden. Is there anywhere else we can put this stuff? Yeah, a little bit here. Just gonna consolidate a little bit so we can put our silver and crimson in a few places to get that starting to feed over. Maximum number of hearts is 20. I've got 4, 5, 10. So I am halfway to maximum heart capacity, which is still a lot. Alright, that'll do for now, I think. Let's head down to the fog garden. There's some color effects popping off of here, off the sister's greenhouse, but I don't know if we could go there and actually pick anything up. Maybe it's worth trying. Let's just do it. I have not visited her in a while anyway, so... Oh, okay, well, I'll have to do it on the way back from the fog garden. It is my hope that there are no enemies here, and a lot of trees that we can breathe into. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. So we'll just have to see. So there's one bat. I see 2 trees. 3 trees that we could feed into. Interesting. That's a new sound effect. This game was actually updated not too long ago, and things were added like cards and other... I wonder if like an actual patch to this game came out that that made changes like that, made it easier or harder to waste color maybe. So there's a lot of trees here. That's really good for us. I feel like we can make, if we let a little time go by, we can make silver, crimson, violet trees. We have a lot, we can make a lot of violet trees. That would basically just give us more violet forever. Not something that I really want to do, but maybe it's something worth doing. Everything on the ground here is going to be violet. Okay, that freaked me out. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and kill him. We're going to use violet. I have so much of it. We're going to go ahead and clear every single one of these out. Because there's so many trees here that we can plant. That I think it would be worth it for us to clear this out, spend a good few minutes kind of redoing all the trees here with what we have. That way we'll at least be fed for the next cycle, and maybe the cycle after that. You can't run away from me. Now I may need to duck out into the void, let a bit of time go by, so that I can successfully fill all the hearts, or fill my palette through my hearts to then come out and feed these trees. I can definitely do a crimson and a silver now. Very nice. There's a silver. I know I had planned on feeding Ellie with these, but we can always do that next cycle. These trees will provide color that will keep us going for at least 2 cycles. And that's definitely worth it. Now we have enough to do another crimson, I suppose we should do another. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. This one's not available. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 left. This is a 4th one. 4 left. Alright. 4 trees left. Which means I could do 1 more crimson. And then that will give me 3 violet. I love how the color on the trees just like plays up into the atmosphere like that. It looks so great.
You will die because of this.
Alright, I'm going to step out into the void. Let a ton of violet run through me. Come back in here, build up the trees, and then pick up some of the more violet in here. Not the best plan, but I unfortunately don't have a better plan. So let's fill everything up that we can until violet is basically full. It will happen fast because we have so many hearts filled with violet. Okay, those are crimson. I'll go ahead and consolidate these. Okay, we have no violet in our input. We're gonna let some time tick by. I'm gonna make it go forward a little bit. You get out of here.
Cold. You're wasting nerva from your
Alright, well, we had to dive in right there because Montgolfier or somebody was headed here to steal all the violet. We did get filled anyway, so those 3 trees we can go ahead and convert. Maybe just 2 trees. We'll see how much we have, I don't really know. But I was able to do this before one of the brothers appeared. Seems like I don't know if they are just getting better, if the AI has, if it improves over time to go find the color, or if I've just gotten very unlucky with their random patterns that they're following. Maybe I've just gotten unlucky. I don't know. Either way, they're starting to make me a bit angry with their constant consuming of all of my color. What? What? Am I not close enough? Oh. That was the problem. Not close enough.
You are 1 step closer.
Okay.
I will teach you to bring the dead.
We've not had too much lore lately. The last few episodes have really just been focused on me trying to not die. Which hopefully is entertaining in and of itself. Almost every episode I record, I'm like, well, this is going to be the one. This This is gonna be the one where I realize I cannot come back from this awful state that I'm in. But maybe this is how the game is supposed to be played. Maybe you're supposed to feel desperate. If so, well done. Because I definitely feel desperate right now. The back of my mind, I got that whole pangolin thing that I gotta deal with too at some point. Still have no idea how to do it. I'm hoping I can just go throw color at him. Okay, so I need to figure out... Oh no, I need to get these last few. And then I need to figure out the patterns of
teach you to bring the dead to life. I will bring
the fireflies. There's, I think, 3 or 4. So I'm going to try to get ahead of these. Depending on which way he moves. Okay, so he's headed this way.
You broke the taboo.
Yeah, good. Sacrifice 3 to get 32. Totally worth it. Alright, I need to put more. We need more. More crimson. More violet. And since I placed 2 crimson trees here, I bet I'm gonna have to go feed someone before I can even collect the crimson here. Something tells me I'm not gonna have enough space to do it. Oh, you know what? But I can't leave because
You broke a taboo.
because one of the brothers is on his way here. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just have to worry about that later. I can't worry about that now. I will just hope that I have enough space for crimson before he arrives. Okay, good. Got them both. And that's it. We've collected all of the violet. And I think we're good to go. We're good to exit. However, since I only have like a few seconds of which to do things out in the void because of the brother being so close, I'm actually going to go ahead and call the episode here. And then the next episode, we'll step back out into the void and deal with him there. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of The Void. I'll see you next time.